Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chine. Okay, yeah, I know we don't need another streaming service, but have you heard of Brandon TV? On Brandon TV, they have the mothers and Diana from DD4L. Y'all, I thought this was so good. We're gonna go on one of the sneak peeks. Let's get into it. Child, so we start out with Mimi. Now, if you remember Mimi, she's Cameron's mom. She was married to Kevin. She had a son, Trey, right here. And she was the epitome of a dancing doll's mom. You know what I'm saying? She went up for Cam and all of that. But now Mimi is telling a different story. Like, we've grown up with these women. This is very interesting and very good, might I add. Let's get into it. Child, so Kim and her brother is trying to get Mimi to go to a therapist. She's like, I just don't even think I need that. In what aspect in my life do I need it? Cameron said, I know what aspect you need it in, your love life. Baby, she was like, can no therapist help me with that? So then Mimi was like, she was talking to Tina also, and she said she really hates that she got a divorce. Sometimes she said, but she knew that she wasn't there for her husband like she should have been because Cameron 10 years ago was with the Dancing Dolls, DD4L. And they were traveling, they were doing stuff after the show, they were doing stuff on the show. They had meet and greets. And she said she knew leaving him by himself, her husband at the time, was a lot. Although Trey, her son, was at home with him, but he was at home by himself. Then, child, Mimi went on to talk about, her father has passed. She talked about how her and her mother did not have a good relationship. She always felt like she was the child on the outside. She was like, people would be doing stuff and she would just be sitting there and it's like nobody noticed her but her father. And she said her father showed her a love that she never knew she needed to see because she didn't get it from her mom and she didn't know how to ask for it. But child, listen to this.
That's why when it comes to my love life, I don't want one. I don't want one because my daddy showed me the type of love I'm supposed to have, and I haven't seen that since.
And then, y'all, as Mimi is saying this, Trey is sitting over there. He don't know what to say. Cameron is on the couch. She's crying because she realizes that her mother is not happy. But then, wait a minute. Look at this before I finish with that. She was talking to the DD4L ladies. Y'all, this is what we need to be watching on television. When I tell you this was good, she was saying how when her father passed away, she had nobody because she did not have a relationship with her mom. I think maybe her brother and sister, I don't know how strong it was. But then Cameron said that as she grew up, she could tell how her grandmother favored everybody else but her mom. And she was like, my grandmama is very strong-minded. She's strong-willed. And Cameron said, hold on. Cameron said, I just need this to stop here. She said, because Nana is like this, then you're like this, and you're passing it down to me. So we need to go to counseling. We need to work it out and get it over with. And Mimi, in her mind, she feels like counseling is never going to work because she's been feeling like this all of her life. And she's thinking, if I've been feeling like this all of my life, what is me sitting down talking to somebody going to do to take this feeling away? Ooh, child.
Since after Calvin, since after Papa. I haven't seen it since. So I refuse to look for it. I refuse because I can't get hurt again like that. That's a feeling I don't want nobody to go through.
Child, and they got this episode. Now, I'm not going through this episode, but when I say this, that this is where Selena should be because this is where she really shines. This was so good to see her in this moment when Cameron was talking about her dad and to hear Selena talk about her son and how it hurts every day and she can't go to her girls because they're dealing with their own stuff. I was like, why is Selena on Bell Collective? This right here is good TV. It feels so good to see Selena with these ladies. This is real because we've been here from the beginning with these ladies. Do y'all watch this? Have y'all seen this? Hold on. Y'all, did y'all realize this been 10 years ago? Christina, Cameron, Kayla, and Sanjay. And then I caught myself like, ooh, I wish it could be something with these four, right? Because Kayla and Cameron, their scenes were so good in this sneak peek. Like, we've seen these girls grow up. Like, we've seen them right here. And now to see them, I think Kayla is a mother. Cameron is in a serious relationship. She's getting ready to buy a dance studio. She wants to move forward with that. Kayla is still working with Diana. Oh, I was like, oh, I wish Sanjay could come on here and we could do this. Yeah, that was 10 years ago. I think I'm gonna have to go on and buy it because this revived me for television. I'm here for this. This was good because this feels good. This is what you know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like the ladies standing outside at the dance studio. These are grown women who have gone over some stuff. Mimi talked about when she was driving for UPS. She talked about how hard, child, it's a lot. Let me know if you watched this, and I'm gonna try to figure out how I can get on Brandon TV. It's your girl Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.